Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Grant Radakovich with Indiebnb. Today's episode is sponsored by David Shapiro Remax Around Atlanta Realty. David Shapiro, for all your realty needs around Atlanta, the guy knows the perimeter, he knows outside the perimeter, he knows the midtown, he knows downtown, he knows uptown, he knows clowntown. Get over there and talk with David if you got anything going on in your real estate life. David Shapiro, Remax Around Atlanta Realty. Tash Mandora, who the hell do we have on tonight?
Guys, we got Travollta from Nashville, Mr. Coolio Hart, and Mr. Radical Dex. This one's different, and you're gonna have fun. So, you're in.
Roll the motherfucking tape.
All right, welcome back to Indiebnb. We have a very special episode tonight. We're joined by the band Travollta out of Nashville. We got Coolio Hart and my main man Radical Dex here. What's going on, guys?
Chilling. Hey! Yeah, we're chilling. We're having a good day.
I mean, how could you not? I mean, y'all look like y'all are having the time of your lives.
Always. You're always having the time of your life if you think about it right, That
is existential. I'm going to think about that a lot.
Beautiful.
Let's just, let's kick it right off the bat. I mean, Travollta with two L's. What the hell? Where'd that come from?
We just kind of thought it sounded right. Like we had music together. We knew what the music sounded like. We were just looking for a word that sounded like that music. Since we've named the band that, people have told us that it's like a guy and he's like an actor and he dances and apparently does actually some kind of weird shit pretty frequently too. So we just want to firmly reiterate, we have no affiliation with him at all. We named the band totally separately. Didn't know that was a thing, but
yeah, I mean, after hearing about it, looking the guy up, seeing his little soul patch, I kind of like it, but
it's also
no relation.
Yeah. He's got some cool things he's done. He's also, I don't know. It's like if you Google enough about anybody these days, and you can find some pretty wild stuff if they're that famous. So he's no exception. I'll say that.
Huge head.
Yeah, really enormous head, which is something I can relate to. But we just thought it just like kind of emotionally fits,
I mean, caught my eye immediately. So y'all are doing something right. What's the persona? I love the mask. I was hoping y'all would wear them. Y'all did wear them. What's the is this your everyday attire, or is this just when you're Travollta?
This is just kind of how we operate. This is what I usually wear. Dex, I've only seen Dex wear this.
Yeah, I've never seen Coolio without the headgear.
Yeah, it gets a little funky in here, especially in the Nashville summers. But
yeah,
we're always working on new prototypes and stuff like that of trying to upgrade and new HUDs, stuff like that.
Are those see-through? Like y'all can see me?
Yeah, more or less.
I can.
So I'm guessing Radical does all the driving for y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Motorcycles.
Yeah, he's actually got a pretty sweet scooter with a sidecar on it. You can find it on our TikTok if you're going for a deep dive, but that thing gets us around pretty well.
So what are y'all? What's your daily musical process for y'all? Y'all just jamming out constantly?
Well, I feel like it kind of comes from two different angles. I tend to write most of the lyrics for the songs, but Dex does a lot of just the production work. And so sometimes I'll have an idea for a melody or a place to start for the song. Other times I will just get in Dex's lab and he's just like, here, what about this one? What about this one? Just starts throwing me these kind of song fragments.
Yeah.
And you can kind of speak to how you build those.
Definitely. Typically start off with some sort of drum loop that I've been working on and then kind of base it from there. But working with Coolio, everything's kind of just come pretty fluid and very natural.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, anytime we are in the lab, it definitely will start from nothing and then kind of evolve into, you know, kind of what it's become.
Sure.
It's awesome.
Yeah, there tends to be you know, definitely like a good amount of give and take. And usually it's like I'll come in, Dex will have a song that'll catch my ear. I'll be like, ooh, I like this one. This fits a couple of my lyrics. Let's work on the next chorus for that. And then we kind of go from there together. So it's been a pretty awesome collaborative experience.
And who plays what? What instruments do y'all play individually?
So I'm drums is my first instrument, but I play some keyboard. Dex plays guitar, also plays synths and stuff as well. So we kind of overlap on the synth parts. Dex will pluck out a bass line if it calls, if the muse calls to him.
Yeah.
And then work a lot also on like the kind of back end vocal processing stuff like that. Whereas I mostly just drum parts, sometimes synth parts, and yelling. I do all the yelling for the most part.
The yelling.
Yeah.
What goes into the yelling? You know, what's the creative process for that?
I've just been a huge punk music fan since I discovered it, really. LCD Sound System is hugely influential because they are still dance music and still punk music, you know, the whole genre of dance punk going back to the 80s. And I love dance music, but I also have shit to say, you know, so I want people to come in and have a good time, but I want the lyrics to be important. And I've always been really drawn to more kind of lower five vocals, a little bit drier, a little bit more talk singers. I love Bruce Springsteen and the Hold Steady and all kind of bands like that.
So, you know, you just mentioned some of your influences. How about you, Radical?
I'm right there with that, with Coolio and LCD Sound System's definitely up there. But I mean, anything that kind of makes you want to get out on the dance floor and shake your ass and
both big Caribou fans.
Move around.
Guys like Todd Terje, all kinds of like weird electronic dancey stuff. Cole's another big one for us.
Yeah.
All right. What if you had one song to listen to on the dance floor before you passed away? What song are you boogieing to and why?
Dancing to death. I feel like I can think of yours before I can think of mine, because it'd be like My Boo and like that. What is that?
The Louis Vega.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What is that song? Let It Go by Louis Vega. Yeah, that song.
Yeah,
rules.
Let It Go by Louis Vega is probably mine.
Man. Mine might be Thinking About You by Calvin Harris. It might also be Just Dancing by Sylvanesso. That one really collapses me in a good way.
Can't believe neither of y'all said Dance Yourself Clean. I mean, that would be my first pick. Would go away with.
It's a really long intro too. If you're trying to just straight dance yourself to death.
That's true. But once you get to the beat drop, it's electric. You know, what's it like being in Nashville with a different, not country sound? Is that a weird feeling, or is it just y'all are such in a different scene that it doesn't even matter?
It's definitely it's a bit of an odd space because so much of Nashville is dedicated to country, but not all of it. And there is a lot going on here. You do have to fight for it a little bit more, I think. But on the other hand, the communities that are here for hip hop and electronic and dance music and pop are like so dedicated and like really are there for each other because they're kind of more they have to be there for each other, they don't have the whole system.
Yeah, I think we kind of fill an interesting gap whenever it comes to our music. It takes people a little while to like kind of like take it all in at first. Like first, they see a couple of weirdos like us go on stage and their immediate reaction is definitely confused. But I think once they see us kind of like really lean into it, you can see them turn around and be like, okay, like I get this, I'm with this, like this is awesome.
And we try to have something, because there is like a scene for like weirdo electronic acts, and there is a scene for pop acts, and there is a scene for rock and roll, and we try to have like a little something for people from all those scenes. So we might not get everybody from every scene, but we'll get somebody from every scene, because there's just hopefully enough different influences in there.
Yeah, it's weird how I mean, obviously Grant and I listen to a ton of music, and we know that Nashville's not just country music. I think I actually discovered y'all. I was like on Instagram and saw the Instagram page that's like no country for new Nashville or something.
Yeah.
And they're always releasing like great bands. And I think that's where I came across y'all. Anyone listening, great Instagram page for new music.
No, keep an eye on them, because they're really great about focusing on those more indie bands, on the people that aren't just doing the standard, Nashville country stuff.
Yeah, and I think we had it was right after we had talked to Lowen out of Nashville, and I think she had gotten featured on there, and that's where I saw it. But I came right across y'all, and I was like, man, these are some wild dudes. Let's see if we can get these guys on the podcast. And we heard Topo Chico. Let's jump into it. You just big fans of the drink? Were you just doing the words that day?
We got like Dex and I had an experience where we were at this festival, and there was a tent, and they were giving away free Topo Chico, and there's just these absolutely beautiful people giving away free Topo Chico.
Stunning. Yeah.
And we were like, where did they come from, and how do we go there? And it just kind of went from there. It's kind of like taking the inspiration of Jimmy Buffett, like how do you take a song about a food, turn it into a song about vacation and loneliness, and just try to make it groovy. And the people at Topo Chico have been so awesome and have really reached out and helped us a lot and supported us and encouraged us to keep doing what we're doing, which is great. And people just liked the bubbles, man.
I mean, man, it is such a catchy tune. And, after, we'll get into the video here. That's its own story. But, after watching the video, I can really see where y'all created this like mental escape of the world of Topo Chico, and very refreshing.
Yeah, it is. It's the most refreshing thing that you can drink, really.
Yeah.
So where did the beyond the lyrics, where how did the musical side of it come to be?
Honestly, that I know this is like an obnoxious answer, but it really just came to me like that was one I just kind of sat down and I had the idea for the melody and wrote the lyrics, and then it was actually the first Travollta show. It happened kind of last minute, and I was like, okay, let's see if we can get it together. Let's see if I could do this, and just sat down, and it just took an hour or something like that, and pretty much all. And then once we had the demo there, the rest of the parts, just working with Dex, refining them, adding extra guitars, extra synths, like making it more lush, and then working with just a really amazing bunch of Nashville musicians and producers and engineers, as well as like one of my heroes, Darwin Dees, helped mixing it, and just like really, again, that's just kind of the idea of collaboration. Get the people that were excited about the idea of the song involved in the song, and I think you can hear that because all the parts have a little bit of dedication and excitement built in.
Yeah, so well, tracked and mastered, and just makes you want. I mean, you can't help but be in a good mood when you listen to it. Makes you want to dance. It sounds like that's the goal of y'all's music. So let's get into the video. I know Grant is biting the chomp to get into the video.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to know, the story, the production and everything. We see a lot of indie artists, come in and there's not a whole lot, a lot of people are like, hey, videos are expensive, everything. But, talk to me about just like birthing that and getting that out there.
Well, one of the things we worked on in the song and is the lyrics and everything is the, it's sort of like a day in the life, or like telling the story of a little vacation getaway, right? With maybe with someone you're excited to get away with. And so you kind of have the like morning, evening, and then the third verse, kind of the bridge verse, is coming back from vacation, right? And there's always that feeling of like sadness and like, you know, vacations are supposed to always make us feel better, but then we always leave the vacation and have to go back to our regular life, and it's like weirdly sad, you know. And so then it was just about coming up with a video that could reflect those things. And then it was like, okay, how do we do this in a way that we still know will look really great, but it is in a way we can achieve? Because we're not going to fly to a beach, you know, we're not going to some island destination to shoot this. And then it was just finding ways we could get creative and communicate the ideas that we wanted to communicate, just using simpler techniques, props, lighting, stuff like that.
Very tight. Do you guys shoot it yourselves, or was it somebody who you guys had a friend or a buddy? You know, a lot of times we see that in the community.
Another thing we just had a lot of people in the community work on. First of all, like have to shout out McCall DeNoho, who is the dancer in the video, and they did all the choreography and like really worked with us about like making the story work, and then also starring in the video with us. And then our buddy Houston Matthews, who's a local director, shot and directed the video, and also edited it and did all the color and everything, like did all of that. So Houston really has been doing a bunch of great work lately for a bunch of different Nashville bands. Slow Hand Films, you can find them there, doing a bunch of really cool stuff here in town.
Very tight, very tight. Well, also on y'all's YouTube page, not only the awesome video with Topo Chica, but you got some skating videos on there. I mean, I guess you skate to different songs and you put them out there. You look like you got your GoPro. Tell me about those.
That just kind of came out of quarantine. I know I can speak for both of us, where just at a certain point we were all going crazy. I could probably speak for you guys as well. Where at a certain point, like, I got to get out there and start doing something. I used to skate when I was younger, and so I just kind of started getting into roller skating, getting back into roller skating through that period, and then was just finding a way. I was like, okay, what's a way I can use this to express something, maybe turn some people on to some new tunes they haven't heard yet. And it was one of those things that was like, yeah, I like this. I'll keep going with this. And then quarantine, like we were let out of our box and we could start playing shows again. It's like, oh, turns out I actually really like playing shows again, probably more than I do like doing roller skating videos. And while I might still do it someday, it's the focus I think more has been on doing the video, getting more songs recorded, playing shows. So
I mean, are we gonna see you when you come down to Atlanta here, and you gonna take the stage on roller skates, or I mean, is that out of the question?
It's just logistically bad. I wish it weren't. And I also, if I could see better, that would be a lot easier to do. But never say never.
I like it. What what can somebody expect? Obviously Tash and I haven't seen you guys perform live, but paint us a picture of what we should expect and what we can expect from a live show from Travollta.
Sure. So it started out like I control all of the drum machine and sing. And the first couple of shows I did on my own until Dex joined here. And like Dex can speak as to what he does.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I am the hype guy first and foremost whenever it comes to Coolio. Interacting with the crowd, but then also once it's time to get on stage and start getting everyone to get fucking ready to dance and shake their ass,
yeah,
get hyped. That's where I'm at. But then we've got some pretty cool stage props as well as keyboard stands. We have these little white mannequin butts that are
I don't even know say little. They're just like great. They're big meaty butts.
Yeah. Super meaty.
Yeah. So Dex, we drum machines, dancing, butts. Dex plays guitar, vocal processors, synthesizers, just kind of help fill out all the music, make it more lush. A lot of jumping around, usually short shorts, usually free Topo Chico. We just try to we want people to walk in and be like, what are we looking at? And then by the end of the set, they're going to be like, man, that was cool. I forgot about what I was thinking about earlier.
I love that. I'm as a shock rock fan, and I'm into Slipknot, and that's like watching the world end. I mean, anytime somebody's bringing it not only visually but also with the music. I mean, that's always a special experience. So we'll definitely, you got two people right here who'll be in the front row when you come down to Atlanta.
Atlanta's top of the list. That's where all the Topo Chico folks are, and they're trying to get us down there. So.
Oh man, you got to come down here and play Smith's Old Bar or Aisle 5 or
I know this
somewhere
place.
like that.
I played this place,
Okay.
not in a past life. Yeah.
Gotcha. Very cool. Well, I think Tash, I think it's about time we roll into old Pete Peterson's party pack of questions.
Lay it on.
See what they're made of.
Let's see what they're made of here. Let's see what we got. See if we got some people who are, what they're rolling with here. All right, so we'll go. I think we'll go Coolio, and then Mr. Radical Dex, 1, 2. So you answer first, Coolio, then Radical Dex.
Speed round.
And
Speed round.
Peterson's party pack of questions, rapid fire, 20 questions right in a row. Here we go. Chips or pretzels?
Pretzels.
Chips.
All right, we got a pretzel fan. That's something that's not very popular to say. Ninja or pirate? Would you rather be?
Ninja.
Okay, a couple of ninjas. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
I'm gonna have to go pancakes.
All right. We got a diverse breakfast portfolio. All right, this one, I don't know where I came up with this one. Dua Lipa versus Katy Perry. What are we going with there?
Dua Lipa,
Dua
yeah.
Lipa.
I like Katy Perry, but that's easy.
Dua,
Okay.
she's.
All it takes. Fall in love with me.
I like it. Hey, is love at first sight real?
Sort of.
Sort of. I mean, Radical Dex is sitting there saying he's fallen in love at first sight multiple times.
I would say at least every day.
That's why I say sort of.
At least once a day.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, are aliens real?
Or what were real?
Aliens.
I don't know what that means.
Aliens, like aliens from space.
Oh, people from like another place? Yeah.
Yeah, aliens from space. Yeah.
I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Robots, are they going to take over the world or not?
I say at least like a good continent.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're giving the robots like Europe or something.
Like Robot Island.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty sick.
Dude, Robot Island sounds like a sweet like song name or something.
That's y'all's next hit.
Come to the party on Robot Island.
I think that's actually a Futurama episode now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
Vendors out there just grinding. Love it. All right. Candy corn or candy pumpkins? What are you eating?
What's a candied pumpkin?
It's like a candy corn, but it looks like it's shaped like a pumpkin. It's like bigger.
I've never seen that.
I'm gonna go candy corn because it's only ever acceptable in very small doses, and the candy pumpkin is too much.
I'm candy corn.
All right. A couple of corn men here. Here we go. All right. Cake or pie?
Lie.
Cake.
Oh. All right. Night in or night out? Would you rather have?
Out.
Yeah.
They're going out. All right. If you're going out, are you day drinking or are you going to be partying all night?
I feel like partying all night. Day drinking, I usually can't party all night because I did the day drinking.
Fair. Dex?
I'm an all night guy, but I have been known to start during the day and then continue to the night and then keep continuing.
Yeah.
He's an all the time guy.
There's a reason it's Radical Dex Rowdy House and not like normal Dex Normal House.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Circus peanuts. You ever had them?
Oh, the like fluffy sugar peanut things?
Yeah, the orange peanuts. You buy them at the gas station.
Gross me out, man. I don't think I've ever eaten them. They look like they would make my stomach hurt.
Those are the things that you see at.
They sell them at like
gas-
like fishing stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like bobbers or like.
Or like
lures.
packing peanuts. Yeah.
It's a round on circus peanuts.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Toaster strudels or Pop Tarts? What are you guys going with?
Noodles. Pop Tarts give me heartburn.
I'm a Pop-Tart guy.
That's fucking insane.
No.
Strudels or Pop-Tarts. All right, here we go. This one you guys have been talking.
Pop-Tarts and having it just crumble
There's
all
strudels
over
are
me.
absolutely so much better. It's not even close. Like you get the whole icing and you get to smear it all over the place and get it all, flaky.
I'm a Pop-Tart.
I know the guy likes the icing already baked on there, brother. That's what it's looking like. All right, you guys roll into a party. Are you more likely to do the robot or the worm? Which dance move?
I think the robot. I'm pretty tall, so when I'm laying down on the ground, that takes up too much space most of the time.
I feel like I'm doing the robot, the worm, the fucking Dougie, the Macarena.
It's hard to put it in a box.
Yeah, like if there's music playing and I'm on the level that I typically am on, then the Dex is gonna be moving.
I like it. You can't put him in a freaking box, all right, Tom. The
One
guy's
doesn't
gonna
go
be
back
doing,
in the bottle.
he's hitting all of them. All right. Queso or guac? What are you choosing?
What was it was what or guac?
Queso.
Queso.
Oh, guac.
I'm a queso guy.
I like queso.
I think guac has to be done properly. Like you have to have the right ratio of like avocado and onion and cilantro, but queso is pretty easy to just like.
Since you had a shitty guac recently.
I had a shitty guac recently.
Yeah. All right. Well, don't blow them up.
Yeah, I had to go get.
All right, I like it. Cats or dogs?
I know. I feel like I'm gonna ruffle some feathers and say cats right now.
I'm a dog guy.
I love dogs too. Who doesn't like a good dog? I do have a theory that how many times you go over to someone's house and the cat is like in your face causing a problem, like you can't have a conversation because this cat won't leave you alone. Doesn't happen very often.
But how many times have you gone into a house to bring your favorite, I don't know, glass ornament and the cat, you put it on the table.
Never happens.
You put the glass ornament on the table
To somebody's house.
and the cat looks you in the face and just goes.
I understand that, but I think it's much more common what I said. So
Dex, I feel you there, man. I bring ornaments everywhere with me.
I will say that sometimes you go over to a house and it does smell like cat piss, and that's gross. So.
Grant doesn't even have a cat. That's the weird part.
It just smells like cat piss in my house. I don't know why. Anyway. Sunrise or sunset? What do you guys like better?
Sunsets.
Sunsets.
Yeah, because I'm usually not awake for sunrises unless I'm still awake, at which point that's cool. But something about the sunset, like it's getting ready for nighttime, you get that golden hour, having a couple drinks.
The golden hour. I love that. Are you going to spend your golden hour at the pool or at the beach?
I mean, if I have a choice, beach.
Yeah. Beach definitely. There's not many beaches here in Nashville, but the option.
I love a good pool. Poolside's awesome, but if I could be at the beach. Sunset on the ocean, that's like it's one of life's nicest things.
I agree. All right. If you could, would you rather be able to fly or have the superpower to turn back time? So either superpower fly or turn back time, like Cher.
I turn back time just like sounds like it'd be a lot of stress and like there's no way I don't fuck that up. There's no way I don't do something that causes problems. If I could fly, I could just be like, see ya.
I'm gonna go with the Cher superpower and turn back time.
I didn't think about the share aspect of it. I changed my. I want to turn back time. I want to find a way.
Okay.
Share does.
What would you do with turn back time? A bonus question here. If you could turn back time, what would you do with it?
I'd take back those words that hurt you and you'd stay, I think is what Cher would do. So if we're going by shares logic, what I would actually do, man, I don't know. Again, I just immediately get stressed out by this question. I guess like this answer sucks and I hate it, but like go buy some Bitcoin in like 2000 and then just be rich now. Be able to not have to work. But
I like it.
that's
Dex?
a boomer of an answer.
If I could turn back time, I would go back to the last time that we performed Topo Chico, and I would have sprayed more Topo Chico in your face than I already did. I felt like it wasn't like
Enough.
proper amount of Topo Chico that should have been drank.
I think you're right.
Also
I'm going to change my answer again. I would do the same thing. I would get Dex to spray.
That's probably the only thing that I would do, though. Like, you can't really mess with the past.
I like you guys you guys don't live a life to regret. And if you don't have a correct answer, you've no regrets other than not spraying enough Topo Chico in each other's faces, which I think is a perfectly acceptable answer. I love that.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it'll just remind me the next time to
really hose me.
Yeah, really hose you.
God, I can't wait. Whoever's at that show, it's just gonna be. I hope they got just a cup of tequila and they can just get in there and they're gonna have a nice branch water. From that hose.
Yeah, you're on top of it. Yeah.
All right. Our final question of Keith Peterson's Party Pack of Questions is: What two bands would you guys say that we need to check out immediately that we don't know? That could be your friends, whatever.
All right. Let me think on this.
One band for me is a band called Cobra Man. It's a two-piece. They've got a song called Everybody Party Tonight. They also have a song called Ramp Man. They're featured in like Thrasher magazine. It's a guy and a girl. They make some really, really fun, cool shit.
All right, we got Cobra Man. All right, and y'all's other bands, sir.
I'll throw another one. I mentioned him earlier, but Lewis Cole. A weird amount of people still don't know who this guy is. He's like performed. He has a Thundercat is on his record, and then he's on Thundercat's record playing on a song called "I Love Lewis Cole." Because Thundercat thought he loved him so much that he had to write a song about it. He's just this like virtuoso kind of like jazz drummer that plays like funk dance music, like lo-fi, very fun, silly stuff. I really dig them, or him rather.
All right. So we got Cobra Man,
Lewis
and Mr. Lewis Cole. I love it. Well, we'll be checking them out and look for them. They might be on our page, coming up here soon. But again, we can't thank you guys enough.
We love some Rap Boys too.
Okay. Yeah, we're big fans of the Rap Boys. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming on. Tash, you got anything to wrap us up here?
Travollta, Coolio Hart, Radical Dex, one of the best podcasts we've ever had, and man, y'all got to get to Atlanta.
We'll make it there. Keep an eye on us. We'll get you there.
We will get you there. So, everybody, go check out Travollta and drink a Topo Chico. You guys take care.
Appreciate you. Thanks for having us.
See y'all.
Thank you. Yeah.